fan, one of my fans coming up here on a bike. Keep going, man, keep going. In today's video, guys, I wanted to talk about the brand new Triumph Street Triple 765. I ain't fucking about here, yeah. I ain't talking about the R or the S. I'm talking about the R and the S. We're talking about the proper one here. No fucking about. So let's get into it. Yo, what's good, guys? So, as I'm sure you guys are aware, the Triumph have released their 765 Street Triple. And this video is a comparison between the RS and the MT09. Both bikes have their strengths and weaknesses, right? You have the MT09, crazy engine. Personally, my favorite engine on the market today. The low down pull is ridiculous, and it's just such a torque beast. It's the engine of engines, in my opinion. If you're going to compare that to the Street Triple, now you see the Street Triple has a total different thing going for it, in my opinion. It has an amazing engine also, and actually the new RS, which I will be getting a test ride of at some point, it has more horsepower. It's 121 horsepower, I think it is, or maybe 123 horsepower, the new RS. Amazing Brembo brakes. I think they're M50s. It has an Öhlins rear shock, TFT full color display. It is the bee's knees, man. It's got every little quality touch and flash component and high quality that the MT09 unfortunately doesn't really have. So the way I'm looking at this, because these are the two bikes that I find myself probably going to choose between when I'm going to replace my MT07, is quality and performance in the higher rev range, better braking, better overall feeling of quality, general metallic quality, European kind of feeling, more special feeling, higher class feeling Triumph versus the Yamaha MT09, which is very much like the 07. It's kind of plasticky, it kind of has its quirks. The brakes aren't fantastic, suspension's still gonna, kind of go down on the heavy braking at the front and gonna kind of go back on the crazy performance that it has. But as far as engines go on the market, I can't see the RS impressing me as much as the 09. Obviously this is all speculation at this point because I haven't rode the RS. But from the early reviews, you can see that the power is definitely more orientated in the higher rev range, especially with the RS is the most powerful version. So I'm directly comparing that to the 09, not the R or the S, just the RS model. But tell me what you guys think, man, because how I'm seeing this right now is quality of components and the overall riding experience probably being slightly of a higher grade than sheer performance and low down torque. I know it could kind of sound hypocritical because the 09 has less power. So I guess you could say low down performance and slightly cheaper components, obviously quite a considerably cheaper bike versus just higher spec. I think the RS Triumph at the higher price point will totally validate its higher price point on brakes alone and on Öhlins shock and on the Öhlins shock on the TFT display. If you put all of those things on the MT09, I don't think the price difference would really be much. The MT09 just gives you a slightly kind of lower grade, but it has the gem of an engine. The engine is just such a gem. So where do you guys stand on this? Because for me it's a very hard decision. I'm still waiting to see the RS here in Thailand in the flesh, and when I've rode the MT09, which has been a few times, I've wanted it real bad, and it's really my favorite bike, I think. But when I rode the Triumph, even the old one, which is obviously going to have less power than the new RS, I really love that bike too. And after riding it, I wanted that bike too. Very, very split at this point. And I think the new RS looks a lot better than the old one. I think the headlight looks a lot nicer than the old one. I know people probably, that's very subjective. A lot of you guys probably think they should have gone a different style with it, but the Triple, they've always had that funky, like it's wearing goggles, like it's a frog, like that. But I'm very split at this point. So tell me what you guys think. Tell me what bike you'd rather see me on. What bike you'd rather be my bike on the channel. Because between those two bikes, that definitely looks like where I'm gonna go, man. I must say, I do love my triples. And as I'm right here with this amazing mountain, look at this mountain. Wow. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Motorman out. Oh man. Shit, boys. Fucking wall coming down now. I don't know where the guys are. What a hookup. Pop a little pier wheelie right here. Nah, get anti-sociable with me and their group ride and shit.